Yo, what's goody, gang? We back at it again with another Dokkan battle video, baby. And today is the day. I mean, I had to redo this video. I posted it yesterday, but I had to redo it because for some reason my audio is just like super duper messed up for some reason. Well, it's because my computer updated and my mic was trash, but now I'm redoing this video. This is going to be the team build guide for the new Int Ssj Gohan. Let me know what you guys think about this. We're going to get into it right now. He is the newest LR in the game right now, and he's actually really good. And now they're starting to really buff basically the whole Hybrid Saiyans and youth category. So we got a bunch of excellent picks right here. Without further ado, let's get into the video. If you guys like it, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to the 400 subs. Let's get it, baby. All right, guys. So the first character that's going to be up on this list right here is going to be the new LR Ssj Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Now, with this guy, he's a great addition to the team. I mean, another Hybrid Saiyans and youth category character. This Gohan here, he leads Hybrid Saiyans, youth, or Defenders of Justice, and he's giving the additional stats to siblings, bond of parent and child, or bond of friendship. Let's take a look at his kit real quick. I mean, if you just see what this Gohan is doing, I mean, you get him enough orbs, this guy's gonna be looking crazy. I know he when I was doing like the part of my showcase yesterday, which I actually have to finish for this guy, he one-shot Oceania Shenron type advantage for 51 million crit. 51 million. Can you believe that? Million. Which is actually pretty insane because this guy, he's capable of doing some really good damage. He has the damage reduction by 30%, and he's guarding for 4 turns from his entry, which is really fine. Launching a guaranteed additional super attack. He gets the stats for every key sphere obtained. So, I mean, this Gohan, he's definitely an excellent addition. He's tanking double digits after supering against the new Supreme Magnificent Battle Gohan. Really just an excellent addition to the Hybrid Saiyans and youth category. So, I think this is actually a perfect easy A for this team right here, and I am pretty strong with this character. He's going to be able to outlast a lot of these other easy A's that are coming out, especially these LR easy A's, because some of these guys have been a little boof, but he fits very well for the Hybrid Saiyans and youth category teams. All right, now next up, another top contender for the Hybrid Saiyans and youth category team. Ultimately, it's going to be, I'd say, Path to Power Kid Goku. Now, this Path to Power Kid Goku right here, he is giving stats to youth DB Saga or Dragon Ball Seekers, but mainly the youth category. Key +3 in attack and defense by 50%. So another excellent youth category character. And then you leave him in slot 3. He's giving the whole rotation at 8% attack and defense for 2 turns. And he's giving them a chance to perform a critical hit and damage reduction rate of 8%. So this Goku right here, he's a 2-turn support for the youth category. And to be fair, when you're running Hybrid Saiyans, you're basically running youth at the same time, because we do have a lot of youth Hybrid Saiyans characters. So this Goku right here would fit really well. He is excellent in slot 3. He can really give the extra stats when needed. And listen, listen, guys. I know 8% may not sound like a lot of damage reduction, but in those clutch moments, it really can make the difference. Don't get it twisted. 8% damage reduction is better than no damage reduction. So Path to Power Kid Goku, he's another great character. I mean, in terms of his defense, he's kind of aging out just a little bit, but I mean, I've seen this guy with like 3 supers. He's either dodging or he's tanking supers. So he's another great addition to the team, and definitely a lot of utility that comes along with this character as well. All right, guys. So the next character I would put on this list, this character, he's kind of like interchangeable, but I do think he is another good utility character. And we're going to run with the Int Ssj 2 Gohan, that's super easy aid. Let's pull this boy up real quick. Okay, now bringing this Gohan along on the team, he is a excellent, and I mean a excellent rainbow orb changer. I think he's a double orb changer. He's giving super class allies attack and defense by 40%. I mean, he is a little orb hungry, but at the same time, he creates his own orbs, and he could really set up the field pretty nicely for these characters. I mean, this Gohan right here, he does create his own orbs too, along with this guy as well. But I mean, bro, like the more orbs, the better. You can open up a lot of paths, get some of their passes up. Rainbow Orb Changer, all these guys change orbs. So you definitely have a lot of utility when it comes to this guy right here, along with the super class allies attack and defense by 40%. Just another really good character. His defense is a little bit, it's getting to that point to where like he's looking a little questionable in these harder fights. But what I will say is he is a excellent character for this team. And I'm more times than often, I'm running this character right here just because of the double orb changing. Like he can open up the field pretty good. Like this guy, he has heavy utility for this team, and I like it. All right, now the next character I'd want to run on this team, it's gonna be the physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the 10th anniversary. Now, if I pull up his kit, let's see. I mean, this Gohan, I mean, you guys already know what he's capable of doing. He's another good damage dealer, and oddly enough, like he can still hold up a little bit defensively. You know, I mean, leave him in slot 2 or 3, and he's actually cooking like pretty good. He's guarding at all times, 20% damage reduction. He can launch a gazillion, million, trillion super attacks. And this is a character that's when you need him to kind of end the fight, like he will end the fight for sure. And like I said, another good Gohan character. The only thing that kind of sucks about these guys is that they don't link. So the one problem you could run with if you're running these are all three of these guys are Super Saiyan 2 Gohans. So I got a rotation where all three of these guys were on the same rotos, and I got no links up whatsoever. So this does have the possibility of happening, and if it happens, then it's like, ooh, you know, kind of makes you want to rethink running one of these guys. But I think this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan right here, he's still pretty solid. I know the community's kind of switched up on him a little bit, but in my eyes, he's still a really solid character. He hasn't really done wrong by me. I mean, some of these newer fights, especially the Gohan one, he can get eviscerated. I mean, granted, that's a 13 million super. If you really got to think about it, that's 13 million super attack. But other than that, like he has a type advantage. He could definitely put in that work. Like I said, another good damage dealer. He's not orb hungry like the rest of these characters. So, I mean, yeah, you have like a lot of good utility with these with these two right here. He's giving the extra damage reduction and stats to youth. He's giving the super class allies 40% attack and defense, along with being a double rainbow orb changer. Same with this guy. He changes orbs. He changes orbs on his active. And he's just a damage dealer, which is really what we need. So we kind of have like a pretty good setup right here. Utility, damage. He can definitely hold it down in slot 1, especially when paired with the Goten and Trunks. Like, they're looking pretty good. Now, for the last character I have on this list, I mean, this last slot is very interchangeable, and I'll tell you why. So I'm going to bring Goten and Trunks into this. All right, so I'm going to pull them up real quick. Right, so check this out. This is still a very good EZA. I have had their dodge chance fail me pretty often, which I'm kind of sad about because I think I have them built like max dodge. And on top of that, it's like, bro, high chance of performing or launching an additional super. They have great dodge chance. They have crits. They have for their active skill, it's a guaranteed dodge. So you pop that in a situation where you really need it. Throw these guys maybe in the first slot, maybe in the third slot, depending on the situation. Like I said, like you could get like the most random rotation of like just normals and supers in a certain slot, and it could throw off like your whole game. But I mean, these guys with their active skill, they're still really powerful and a really solid option. I mean, I ran these guys in the blue Vegeta fight from the Goku Story Red Zone, and they tore him up. Literally tore Vegeta a new one, bro. So I'm not giving up on these guys yet. They will get pieced up if they get touched. I'm talking like dodge or die. They will get pieced up, but you know, after they get their dodges in and actually stack up, like once they get this attack and defense to 100% with by 20, they're looking pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. Like multiple supers with the chance of evading too. Like they're looking pretty solid in my opinion. So this is another good option for the team. Now let me pull up Gohan real quick. So like I said before, he leads the Hybrid Saiyans, Youth, or Defenders of Justice. As of now, we don't have any good Defenders of Justice characters. So, I mean, he's actually one of the first, or I think it might be the second legit leader for Defenders of Justice. I think the other one who leads Defenders of Justice is STR Videl. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's the other. She might actually be the first Defenders of Justice, like, meta-relevant character. But, I mean, STR Videl, she's not meta-relevant anymore. Well, maybe with her dodge, yeah, but Defenders of Justice, you're not running these guys just yet. But Hybrid Saiyans and Youth, like, this is the team. And then also, this Gohan, he has the tag with the Goten and Trunks. I mean, these guys are just a whole different beast. It's basically, think about these two. Hold on, let me pull them up real quick. So, okay, think about this Goten and Trunks times 10, right? Or no? So the Goten and Trunks is basically these guys times 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, so whatever these guys do, this character is doing like everything else better and then some. So, I mean, these guys are really good. Like, they have the 70% dodge chance in slot 1. I've seen these guys hit up to like 104 million attack. 104 million. I've seen it with my own eyes, dude. I've seen it. So, I mean, they can get to some really, really high attack numbers and completely just decimate the enemy while also doing multiple supers at a time. Like, it's legitimately crazy what this team is doing. So if I'm running a legit team, this would probably be it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got the new Ssj LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Path to Power Kid Goku with the utility. Same with this guy, the 40% attack and defense buffs with the double orb changing. This guy for the attack. And they're just there for like the dodge and like just to fill in. Now, for some honorable mentions, if I were to say other characters I would consider bringing, so maybe you might not have one of these characters, right? I'd say if I'm swapping out Goten and Trunks, well, no, I'm swapping out this guy, if anything. This LR Super Saiyan 2, like he like I said, he could be a little fraudulent defensively, but if I'm gonna swap him out, I might have to bring Beast Gohan, depending on the fight, because nowadays, like this guy, he's getting pieced up one shot turn 1, where he's at his strongest. And sorry for the Beast Gohan Glazers, but he's not him anymore. He's just not. He's not him. But I mean, in some shorter content, he can definitely still put the work in, like in Battle Hard and Formidable Foes. I mean, he's still that guy in that event, because that's basically like a modern day Extreme Super Battle Road. But in some of this harder, like longer content, he's actually kind of a fish out there. You know, you can only save him for so many turns before he just gets sniped and utterly annihilated. So Beast Gohan, he's another good option, but there should be a lot better ones. Now, other option I would bring for this team, you could bring the new Super Ssj LR Goten and Trunks. Let me pull these boys up real quick. Now, with this character, I made a showcase about them, and my title was 3 tiers of mid. Like, look at it. When they first came out, they were mid. On Ssj, they were mid. And on Super Ssj, they're even more mid. I mean, looking a little bit better. I mean, you got the stack right there with the buffs. You mainly want to run them on Youth and Hybrid Saiyans. Do not run these guys on Fuse Fighters, please. Like, trust me, I know Fuse Fighters is the best team in the game, but they're not needed on that team. They're better off on Hybrid Saiyans and Youth than not Fuse Fighters. If you're running them on Fuse Fighters, you're just asking to lose. You're asking to get chop blocked. I mean, they're another solid option. They have some really good dodge chance in the first slot, but they're not slot restricted. I just put them in the first slot because they have the best chance of dodging. This is another solid character. Maybe if you have him, I mean, they are pretty old. When did they come out? 2018. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of players should have this character. He's 2018. So, I mean, like I said, they're another good option. But that's if you might not have some of these other characters. Now, if you want some more good support, you bring STR Pan, dude. Bring STR Pan. I gotta pull her up. She's actually another cool honorable mention, I will say. Like, I can't totally just dunk on Pan just because she's not really like, doing massive amounts of damage or like tanking everything. But dude, when I tell you this pan, she has some really solid support. Like, look, youth category allies key +2 and attack and defense by 40%. And then as a second or third attacker on her turn, she's giving youth and category allies 20% for 2 turns. So basically, you're basically running 60% attack and defense for the youth category. I mean, bro, granted, with all the other support that we have, like, this is really, really good. You need support from this guy on the youth team, the 8% damage reduction and the 8% attack and defense. I mean, the pan stocks went up, bro. She's actually a really solid support character, and she does do some pretty decent damage. Like, I've seen her do like 5 super attacks, like quad to 5 super attacks in like one time. Like, this pan is pretty fire. Like, I like her. I like her. Now, one more solid option, I'd say, I got like 2 solid options. You could bring the family Kamehameha Gohan right here. This guy, he is kind of falling off. Well, not kind of. He has fallen off defensively. Even in the standby, like, he can still get pieced up pretty hard. Like, don't let this guy tank a super in his standby because it's going to be looking kind of scary. But say for a fight, you have maybe like 20% health left on the boss. Spam the family Kamehameha, spark it with this guy, and he's ending the fight for sure. He's another good character. You kind of got to hide him just a little bit, and especially like on his first rotation. Once you get his super attacks going, he should be really good. You do want to try and hit that 9, like basically the max damage, like Kamehameha. But even that, sometimes, to be fair, is not taking out the boss because they have so much HP. But he is another solid option, I'd say. Same thing with Future Gohan. Where's he at? This guy right here. This Future Gohan, he's really, really good. I mean, he's a 2023 worldwide. Let me pull him up. Let me stop talking about him. Let's pull him up real quick. All right, we're gonna do Future Gohan right here. I mean, he's a 2023 worldwide download celebration character. Probably one of the more like. This is probably one character that outlasted the Dismal Future meta. Like, remember Dismal Future with the Int Ssj Gohan, who was just annihilating all your characters like turn 1 with the AoEs and then the big boss, Big Daddy super attack? Yeah, this guy, he outlived all that. 2 years later, he's about to be 2 years old next month. Literally, like in a month from now, he's going to be 2 years old. And he can still actually keep up in this meta, which is really, really crazy. He has a pretty nice domain, even though he's only like, he's mainly a Future Saga character, but he does work well with the Hybrid Saiyans, which I like bringing him. And he has a cool Dokkan original too. Like, I kind of like that. But if I had to say, this would probably be the team I would run. If I'm being honest, this is the team I'd run. Like, RNG is not going to cuck me so hard to where I constantly get these guys on one rotation. But if I'm trying to build like a really solid team with a lot of utility, rainbow orb changing, double orb changing, and also some support with the attack and defense, this is probably the team I'm going to run right here, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the best teams for the Int Gohan. Let me know what you guys think. You guys might not have some of these characters, which is why I kind of named some of the other honorable mentions. So you might have like this pan right here, this Gohan, maybe even this pan. I forgot about her. Yeah, you could bring her. She's a new Easy A with some good support. Like I said, Beast Gohan, he's a little iffy now. He's a little low-key on fraud watch, but he could still work. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think. This is the best teams for the Nth Super Saiyan Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. If you guys have any better options that you think might fit for the team, go ahead and drop it in the comment section. And yeah, I'm about to get this video out literally like in the next like 20 minutes before the stream. So thank you everybody who tuned into the video. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios, amigos.